What's up, everyone? So I haven't been around in a while. Definitely been working. Again, I work in software engineering, so had to go dark for a while and definitely just focus on getting some projects done. But today I am in my simulator playing around here, and I did see a few people ask some more questions about how this Stream Deck is configured. Of course, I'm in my Warrior Sim software here, and what I do is I set up different profiles. So if I'm using DAZ or if I'm using Sterling or any other type of profile, I use it for OBS and VMIX and all this other stuff. But whenever I'm doing my simulated trader, I set up a profile, and the profiles are very similar. It's just that I do customize them specific to that platform. So if I'm on DAZ, I do have some configurations for DAZ, which is here. And then I have configurations for my cmeg, whatever you're using, even down to Thinkorswim, and I'll do videos on that later. But you can see I have it configured here. Now I'm showing you the software, but I have my actual device here, and I may do videos showing the device because it is a little bit different when you're actually touching these buttons. But you can see how I'm moving through the software, and I have a profile that's set up for buying and a profile set up for selling, and I configured a set of buttons. The reason why I do that is when I'm in buy mode, I want to stay in buy mode, and when I'm in sell mode, I want to only have buttons that are for those sell positions. So if I'm short, I'm definitely going to be here. So that's my entry and my exits, and then if I'm long, I'm here, entry and exits. So I'll get into the details of each button in a future video, but if you look at my screen here, you can see that, look at my broker software. I'm gonna move this down just a little bit. You can see that there's an order window that's here. I can be on any type of software. So I'm in on MYO, and you can see that that is popping up. You have to select the order entry window, and I'm not really looking at positions or really looking at it from a strategy. I'm just making sure I'm getting in a trade. Made $30 so far that quick. Now it's starting to drop down, and if I feel like it's going to drop down, I can bail out. So if you see at the bottom here, I have a bailout button if I want to get out, but I'm seeing that it's dipping a little bit, and it may, go back up to 80, 88. But if it doesn't, I can quickly bail out, and you can see that it's showing a little bit of weakness, but they're fighting a little bit, so you don't know where it's gonna go, but it looked like it might curl up over 80. And if it, if I feel like I'm gonna be able to, profit on the trade, I can get in and out. If you're dealing with hotkeys, you can make a mistake easily. If you're not comfortable, you can always use these Stream Decks to kind of help you with that. But again, that's why we have this bailout button. So I can click on this bailout button at any moment, or I can just sell. If I'm in a profit, I normally hit a sell, but when I don't feel like I want to protect myself, I'll hit that bailout. So of course, I'm not looking at the trade at this moment, but if I want to hit that bailout, you can hit that bailout, and you can see that it kind of cuts some of my loss there. But again, it's good for entry and exits. There is a stop loss strategy that you can use. And then of course, if I put in an order, let's say I put in an order and it doesn't go through, I can always cancel it. So that's one thing I do like about this. So this stock is showing definitely some movement. So it is a good stock to practice on and see how it's doing. Of course, I'm not making a good profitable day, but I'm making this video. I will show you live trading, how it may work. If I see a stock drop and I want to get in on the dip, I can quickly get in. Oh, that's a little bit more than a dip where I'm catching a falling knife there. But let's say I want to just, I feel like it's going to go back up. I'm just going to really get in, got 2,000 shares. And again, I have it configured where I can do 1,000, I can do 2,000, I can do 3,000, whatever I want to do. And then of course, when I'm practicing for small accounts, I'll do 100 shares just to get some solid practice in. Everyone asks about this max out button. Definitely we'll talk about that later in future videos, but this is how it's basically set up. Whether I feel like I'm going to be long or short, it's good to have two separate profiles, and you can definitely kind of work your magic from there. And again, it's just a little bit different. Instead of selling, I'm just covering. So this is really buying on the short side. So I can do 25%, 50, 100%, and then the bailout represent if I'm shorting that it's going up and I want to get out. It basically goes a little bit above the price, so it just really get me out as quick as possible. So high on the axe. Now I will talk about this more in the future, but when you're configuring it, you can definitely set, you can go to your view, and again, this is a Sterling white copy label for where you're trading, but you can basically do a axe above the price. So this is really like if I'm trying to get in, so this is buy. But of course, if I'm covering and I want to cover, you know, let's say 50% here, so I'm covering a short, the key is always to look at, I think it's yeah, I'm on the half position, cover half. You can see that I'm going above. So the key is always in the pricing. So you can want to buffer it, because when the stock is moving, especially when it's volatile, it's moving up and it's moving down, you want to be a little bit ahead of that target price. So we'll talk about how to calibrate that depending on the type of stocks that you're buying. So normally when I'm buying, a stock is already moving up, so I'm buying 3 cents above the axe. So we'll talk about that in the future, but just wanted to show a little bit of the configuration. And every platform, you want to make sure that you're going through and configuring it in that way. So I'm going to stop here. I'm going to close out this trade. Don't even know what it was. I think it was a buy. So let me just hit that bailout again. You can see it quickly got me out. Of course, I'm losing my shirt today, but this is a good example of how quick these keys work and how everything is configured. Now we'll do more videos applying these trades to an actual strategy, so you can see how you can actually profit, whether you're using a bull flag or you're watching a bull flag or some type of breakout, or if you're selling at some point. But this is really it. Just want to make sure that you all see exactly how it's configured. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe to this channel. I will be doing more videos and showing you how you can use these tools to be a dominant trader. This is a new channel. For more tips and tricks on trading technology, hit the like button and go to tradesmith.io.